Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna...
You want to try another ass puppetry roll?
Sure. You know what? I'm gonna try to do the whole ventriloquist thing.
Give me an ass puppetry and a ventriloquism roll.
Oh, damn it.
You're thinking your arm is not coming back out. You will have to get somebody to cut your arm out. It will never come out on its own accord.
Ventriloquism fails as well. Okay,
Cool. So, yeah, you've got a new friend now.
I pull out the tiny little eye gouging knife and I start slowly cutting it off.
Yeah, that will take forever. Plus, one of your feet is still braced up there between its ass and your head, and you're trying to hack that, and you're not having any fucking luck here. You need help, possibly mental help as well. The guards are rolling around on the floor. One of them has his feet up in the air, and he's kicking them as they're laughing hysterically.
When you're done, would you mind please pulling the mannequin off my hand?
They're all laying on the floor, kicking their feet in the air now.
All right, fine. Can I just break one of the legs off?
Yeah, it's not going to help. It's your arm is wedged in there, really, really good, and you're thinking it's not going. You need somebody else to help you, and these guys are just hysterically laughing. And the more that you beg for their help, the harder they seem to laugh. They haven't had a good laugh like this in a while.
Am I able?
Let them gasp out, "Excelsior!" And they keep laughing.
Well, I go get comfy, I suppose, and wait for them to get finished.
Got it.
Just leave my hand in there, get comfy.
Mm-hmm.
And,
I mean, you're see the problem that you've also got with trying to use the eyeball gouging knife is manipulating it with a hook, not happening.
True. Yeah, not happening.
Yeah, you've pretty much knocked the hook onto the floor. They took it away in order so you don't step on it and hurt yourself and bleed all over their valuable episode.
Am I able to use the hook to pry open the butthole a bit more?
Not really well, no, because your foot and the hook are kind of like in the way of each other and stuff, because you got one foot that's up here, and the best you can even do for movement is a very desperate hopping thing now. So, yeah, super, super awkward. You've never been in a situation like this, and you're curious if it will happen again and again and again. So, yeah, you have a new friend. And it's at this point your nose begins to itch.
I use my sleeve to scratch it. It's fine.
You're trying to, but the hook is like right in your face, and you're like, "Oh God, am I getting gouged my fucking eye out?" And it's at this point when I'll describe things for Chris.
I know. I wipe my nose on the dude's butt. There we are. Done.
No problem. Got it. Give me a second here. Doc Fulton comes back in from the bathroom. Since the last time you've been in this room, Freddy appears to have gotten himself in a worse situation. He's got the dead Harlequin pretty much in the puppet position, but somehow, you're not sure how, he's managed to jam his foot between the guy's ass and his head. And right now he's trying to get around his foot in order to, it looks like, eat the guy's ass, the dead Harlequin's ass.
Are you trying to crawl up inside him, like, for real? Like, are you trying to wear him? Like, what are you doing exactly? What's the situation here?
I'm trying to free myself. I appear to be stuck.
Doc Fulton, one of the things going through your head is this is really, really something you believe Wrestling Rad should say as well, because it's the most amazing thing. He's made himself so helpless because he's got a hook is the only thing that's in his for his other hand, and he's lost use of one of his legs. So now the best he can do
that
is
way for a
humping.
few days so I can paint a Trump of you like this, because this is like you.
If you promise to feed me, so.
Hold on a minute. Let me mess with Wrestling real quick here because he's getting ready to come back in.
Also, my nose is itchy.
Yeah.
Do you mind, Doc?
Oh, hold on a second. Let me get to this real quick here.
Okay.
Now, Wrestling, it's been quite a while. You haven't heard any noise from the room or anything like that? It's gotten really quiet in there.
So, Foxy, ever try catnip?
She says, I am a proper lady. I do not do catnip.
That's what I thought. I'd give her a little wink.
I like opium instead, she says. And
Good to know. Good to know.
oh yeah, during the Old West, opium for everything. She says, it helps me with my female hysteria.
Tell me, I know you've got a lot of work around here, and I know that you would like for us to find a home for all these folks, but what does Foxy want? What do you need help with?
Oh my. Well, I was just a normal cook at a fairly well-to-do person's house, but when the Australians began setting up their embassy here, they gave me a slight pay rise and had me work here. So things have been well. We have free medicine. She natters on. Pretty much her life is going pretty good. There is a young man she's had her eye on. I mean, she's not getting any younger, and she's a bit interested in him and stuff like that. And she
Tell me
says,
about this bloke.
no problem. You're getting like the thing. Essentially, she's not sure if he reciprocates and stuff. At this point, Fulton, you're thinking Wrestling Rad may have been killed and eaten. He's been gone so long. And you know that out there it's eat or be eaten. Wrestling
I'm not
Rad
worried
eats
about it.
something. Okay. So, yeah.
Well, love is good, young Foxy. It's hard to define, but it's a lovely thing. You know, whenever someone asks me to define love, I usually think about it for a minute.
Oh?
I spin around and pin the guy's arm behind his back. Now who's asking the questions? Well, thanks for the dish.
All
I'm
right.
gonna cook it for you.
Maybe he likes the rough stuff. Well, thank you, Wrestling. I'll consider your words.
During our conversation, I just make note of his name and what species was he? What animal?
He
Another
is.
cat dude or
No, he's a badger guy.
a badger? Okay, I'll keep an eye out for this badger fella.
Okay. Right. What are you going to do there, Wrestling?
Oh, so yeah, I'll kind of meander back towards the room, kind of finishing the food on my plate, keeping an eye out for some badger.
There's you don't see badgers, but you do see 2 trays of cooling tea and small sweet cakes and stuff have been left outside of the door.
I put my ear up to the door as I smell one of the cakes.
You hear
Doc, get my good side.
that.
My good side, Doc. No, not that side, the other side. There, that side.
You guys done with your ass play in there?
Yeah.
I just open the door.
No problem. Give me another Sandy roll. It looks like Freddy has his arm all the way up, and the ass is in his face, and somehow he's managed to get his foot up, and it's lodged between the ass and his face, his own foot. And he's currently working on trying to get Doc to itch his nose. I don't think Doc's having any part of it. So it looks like he's trying to eat the dead guy's ass. Because
And close the door.
right, take another D3 to gross out.
I'm sorry, how much?
Only D3. You're getting used to his shenanigans with this corpse, so it's only D3. Roll low. Happy days. But you're not going to take any more from this particular horrible. See, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
Oh, happy day.
And then you hear singing from inside. Give me a singing roll, Fulton. Sounds like somebody finally came. Yeah, badly.
Happy day.
That's better, actually. All right, what are you going to do, Wrestling? You're not going to lose any more sand for going in there. You've seen enough.
All right, I'll go ahead and wheel in the cart of tea and cake.
Well, you'd sure like some tea and cakes. It's too bad all you got is ass and plenty of it.
Do my best to keep a straight face while I set the table.
Give me an acting roll there, Wrestling.
I waved my hook in your face. Put some on the end of my hook. I'll do it myself.
If I had a nickel.
Smear a cake
have I
onto
heard
his
that?
hook.
Excellent.
And keep it together just barely.
Give me a dex roll at half there, Freddie. You're having significant issues.
Come on, you can do it. I'll give you a hand. I'll make it laugh.
Hey, Freddie.
Hook.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, hook.
Yeah. Freddie manages to eat the cake without giving himself a free tongue piercing.
Ah, that's a good boy.
The booty cake. Why don't you smear it on his ass? Make it look like.
You notice the four guards are like laying on the ground, laughing, kicking their feet in the air.
Lick some ass there.
I know.
I want you to frost it yourself.
Doc Fulton seems one of the guys has passed out from laughing at shit Doc Fulton's been saying.
I'm going to try and use the cake as some
lubricant?
lubricant.
There's enough lubricant. It's just your arm is like, you're wondering if you broke it or something when you're going in there. It just feels really odd.
Let me have a look there.
Right. He applies a tourniquet, or he. Right. The thing is super well fastened on now, and if you try to get it off, something begins to choke you. If you do it just enough, it could be autoerotic.
Are you
That's
sure
a
that you're not a
binary
reincarnation of Muldoon?
What were you saying, Jay?
I go turn down a couple of lights to enhance the mood.
It's at this point that Freddie first begins to realize this may be a permanent thing.
You enjoy your autoerotic ass fixation, and maybe when you guys are done here, I'll meet you out in the kitchen.
Okay,
I'll
Daddy.
with my cup of tea and munching on a cake.
I like that. Okay, Daddy.
Uh-oh, gotta play immediately. One of the PC's magic item disappears.
Trump cards do count for this, so do you have any trump cards on you, Jay?
Yeah, one of my trump cards is gonna have to go bye-bye.
Hooray!
Or the goggles, if you don't want those.
Right.
Or the goggles, that's, yeah.
Good point. Getting new goggles is easy.
Yeah. I've,
Pop in and buy them.
I think I actually bought all of them in Gothic, so I've got a little stash of them. Yeah, good thinking. I will have my goggles go poof, but those were the only ones I had on me.
Cool. So, Wrestling Rad goes wandering off, eating a sweet cake, drinking some tea or whatever, and you guys are sitting there looking at each other. Freddy's guards are waking up the other guy, and they're going back to standing station.
I get him unstuck.
I want, you're not sure if you're going to have to cut this guy off his arm? He's done something. It's almost like he's holding on. It just...
Are you making a fist?
I release my hand. No.
Are you holding the cookie inside? Stop holding the cookie! You already won. You get to eat the cookie. So
Right.
Okay.
Doc, give me a strength roll if you'd like to rip the thing up. Or wait. Now, okay, ripping it off isn't working. There may be another way. If you were to begin to spin to rotate this dead corpse slowly off of his arm.
Can I attempt a strength roll to just rip it off?
No, you're choking to death right now because Doc Fulton has forgotten that Rascal Rat attached something to the corpse and your neck, and you're going. It sounds like he's really getting into it too, Doc. He's like. He's making those kind of weird noises.
You want me to leave you alone for a little while?
He's not even able to speak. You make whatever choking noises you want. Ready?
Sounds like my last night in Bangkok.
He's starting to turn an interesting shade of purple.
I untourniquet him.
Certainly. Give me a simple dex roll at full to make it so he can breathe again. You do so without completely releasing it. That way you can try to keep him right on the edge, if you'd like.
No, I just leave him out.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, no problem. Yes, you are now ready to... you could try to use your dex to slowly spin off the dead corpse, but you're pretty convinced that he is fucking holding on to it.
Well, I unscrew him.
It takes a while, and it is the messiest, nastiest... Do both of you guys have gross out maxed out?
No.
Give me another sandy roll, Doc. For some reason, Freddy seems to be trying to take out whatever organ was... It's a medical
definitely.
thing. Yeah, he rips out part of the creature, and if it wasn't dead before, having its insides on the outside is definitely... Yeah, it's definitely
What
dead.
organ does it have?
It just has a big kind of... It looks like a large intestine, but it's straight, and it goes all the way between the mouth and the ass. So, yeah, this is something you can tell your children about someday.
This is a very interesting prison wallet I found here. Seems to be empty though.
Do you still have the katana on you there, Jay?
I probably put that down on the table when I left.
Cool. There's a katana laying on the table, Doc. Freddy seems to be playing with a new gooey, red, slippery, slimy prison wallet. It could potentially hold a katana, I guess. I don't recommend it.
What kind of cards you got?
What do you mean? I was fruit cast.
I was about to get rid of opponent fails. But other than that, I've got a discard, a critical thinking, a full retrieve, and an assistant +10.
Oh, those are good cards too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I get
I'm
rid of
gonna.
opponent. So if
Yeah,
either
I
of you
bought
want to
another
discard and
three
refill
cards.
your hand, I could trade you the discard.
Sure, I'll take it.
I mean, if you're wanting to play it now. Otherwise, I'm just getting rid of an opponent fails and holding on to that.
Oh,
Do
no.
you
I'm
have any
fine.
decent cards?
No, I'm fine.
Yeah, I do. That's why I'm
I'll
I
take
gotta
your opponent.
reduce.
I'll
Oh.
take your opponent, Bill.
You'll take the opponent? Okay.
Freddy, you could use Big Jim Slade to get rid of that dude.
Yeah, that was after Chris already tried his strength. That's why I asked you, can I try strength? And yeah, I got that call too late, so.
Oh. Oh, Chris has got some sexy ass cards. And once you get down to 4, then do something clever. So,
Yeah, so what's the katana look like? Anything out of the ordinary?
maybe give me a sword roll. Or metallurgy or whatever. You drop your weird organ thing. It squishes onto the floor. Oh, says one of your guards. Shouldn't do that. Shouldn't drop it on the floor. The sword, however, is very exciting. Rather than doing a D8, this 1 or 2, depending on how you wield it, weapon actually does a base of D10.
Oh. Neat. I'll take that.
Go.
Yeah, I'll do my best to clean up after myself.
All right. No problem. Shows him rubbing the blood into the wall and looking at Doc in a very creepy manner with the fucking red ligament marks around his neck. All right. Doc agonizes over his card discards because he's got too many cards.
It's like, I don't know how the fuck I stuck a card, but I did.
Refresh, reload, roll 20, and it'll make it all better.
Oh, I know where to dispose of this body if we're done with it.
Are you done with it? Says one of the guards.
Yeah, I think it's had enough.
They're like, yeah, you think? One of them goes and gets a couple of guys. Where do you want it brought to?
No way, I'm gonna take it to another zone. Get rid of it there.
Why don't we just go bury it? Or actually, sorry, why don't we just go burn it? We'll go burn it. How's that?
Anybody want a whole card?
Oh,
No, I'm okay.
you can whole card your discard card, Jay.
You can do what to your discard?
Anybody want a support or reroll?
Wow.
That might be better than the critical thinking card.
Here, I put it
Yeah,
on
it's okay with that.
With the whole card, Jay, you play a card and the whole card, and then you have them for later. They're just kind of kept off to one side. And it doesn't count against your hand anymore.
Yes, please burn the body. Thank you very much.
They take it away to the two other guys, because your 4 guards are going to stick around. Take it away to burn it.
Anybody want a limited retrieve?
God damn.
Oh. Yes,
Well, I gotta
I'll
reduce
take,
down before I can play anything, so I'll
I'll get rid of the pen
on the-
cells. I'll get rid of the pen cells, yeah.
Okay.
Wait a minute. You are getting... Oh, because insight doesn't make a big difference to you.
No, I was gonna use it on something, actually.
Yeah, but you could have used it and then limited retrieved it and used it again.
Oh, I thought you could only, like, use it once per...
Oh, does it say that? Yes, you're right. Somebody else could limited retrieve it.
That's why I was
I guess
putting it
I'll
out.
limit it for then.
Makes sense.
But I was gonna look at the spell tree. Like,
Yeah.
this is the shitty part, because now I have to go play with the spell trees.
What I normally do, Chris, when I get that card, I play it and I decide later what I want.
I'm totally good
okay.
with that. You're not planning on using it now anyway, so yeah, your new spell is not going to have a great chance anyway, so yeah. And then somebody else can limited retrieve that and do the same. So, where do you guys...
I'll limited retrieve it. Yeah, I'll limited retrieve it then.
Do you have a limited retrieve
So
also,
it does have
Jay?
it.
I've got a full retrieve.
Yeah, maybe. Do you care about spells?
Not really.
You could
Okay,
always try to convince Chris to give you the whole card, and you could whole card your full retrieve to hope to get another victory at the end of the session or whatever. It'd free up more of your hands.
Yeah, you tell me. I'm still kind of processing what that whole card does. So it allows you to basically hold a 5th card?
Kind of, but you don't keep it in your hand. You just somewhere off on the board, you put down, like, for example, the full retrieve, and then on top of it you put the whole card, and then you just have to remember at the end of the session, or whenever you want to use it, that then the whole card gets discarded and the card under it comes, into your hand. So have some space for
Yeah,
it,
it's
and then you
similar
play
to
it.
what I did with the lock it in and the victory. So we have a guaranteed victory at the end.
Well, I can get rid of an assistant plus 10. Use that on the full retrieve. Is that what you were suggesting?
Well, you can, if Chris will trade you the whole card for an assistant 10, if he feels like it, then you would play on the board somewhere where you can find it again later. You'd put down, like, for example, the full retrieve, and on top of it a whole card. Or, since you don't have a victory. Or Chris, if he wanted to, he's got player's choice. He could whole card that. If that makes sense.
Not totally. I'll follow your guys' lead on that.
Okay.
Basically, you just save a card on the table somewhere. That's what it's done.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, I don't know what. Chris wants to use it. I don't know what his intentions are.
What are your intentions, Chris?
What are your intentions with this card?
Which what card?
Hey.
The whole card?
Shotgun.
Yes.
Here, take it. And I'm going to play the insight.
Yeah,
I'll
and then
deal with that later.
right. Okay. And Jay, give Chris a card to trade for the whole card, and then somewhere on the table where you can keep track of it, like lower left or whatever, put down whatever card you want to definitely keep for later, and then put the whole card on top of it, and just remember where you put it. Remember where you parked that card. If you actually need the full retrieve, let me know and I'll explain what happens. Otherwise, you're just keeping it for later, as secure as possible. Like if something causes you to lose all your cards and shit, you don't lose that card because it's whole carded away. It's magically protected. It's in its magical pocket. You are magically pocketing a card. It's magically delicious. You are muted currently, Jay.
What I will do then is put my discard in the hole, because if I get something that wipes out our cards, I can use that to refill my hand.
Makes sense.
Okay. I'll do
Cool.
that.
Yeah. All right. So,
So
what do you guys do? You've cleaned
Well,
up and
that would
everything.
be-
You've gotten the body burned. Freddy's clothing gets changed. He gets cleaned up.
yeah,
Everything's
I do all
fine. Yeah, done.
okay. Well, where to next, fellas? Also, what do you want to do with the poll? Do we want to put it back, or are we done with it?
You've muted yourself again, Jay.
Son of a bitch. We were analyzing the poll. Now we can have them put it in the clems so it can do its 24-hour boot up.
All
We
right.
can attempt to password protect it.
They've taken it away.
Which
What are you going to do in
clem?
the meantime?
But which cleanse are you talking about?
The clems.
They know which ones.
and
They
this can?
take it away.
Okay.
I give the nod to the people.
They nod back.
Okay.
They take away the pole. Gone forever. Freddy's guards look nervous and upset.
Okay. Well, I turn to Doc.
Doc seems to be
I like
thinking
this
about
fella.
assholes right now.
Doc, I know assholes are very, very attractive, but
They are.
yes, they are.
Right, they stand there talking about assholes wrestling. They need help.
You guys are really into them asses, eh?
By the way, did the Harlequin have a sheath for the sword?
Yes. One of
I took that.
Freddy's guards goes, "Does this mean that he is an ass master? A master of the ass?"
He is.
You, sir,
A
are
regular
genius.
proctologist.
He really
He did.
blasted that ass. Is a different one.
He used the ass commander.
Oh,
I am an assassin.
the assassin. I see.
Yeah.
They look a bit unhappy about this. All right.
So this sword, what's so special about it?
Freddy's got it in a sheath, and he looks like he's
that's-
strapping it on. Nothing at all. He says.
No, I don't want it for myself. It's just a nice sword.
It's a katana. Could probably get you a few $100 for it.
It does a bit more choppy than normal katana. But I don't know if it's magical or not.
I would have detected
haven't
it when I
looked at it.
detected the thing magic because I had my glasses on.
Totally.
It's not magic. It's crafted to be better.
Just a nice sword, yeah.
There you go.
Okay. Let's Also, I was curious, did you ever get that armor back to Benedict?
We decided it'd be best to let you decide what you want to do with the guy, because we didn't know if you want to kill him and get it back, or buy the armor, or negotiate, and you have the other 2 pieces anyway, so we just left him there for now. If you want to go back there, we can.
Yeah, didn't you tell me that you sold it to someone in Gothic?
I'd never sold anything.
I must
So,
have misunderstood that
You
message.
left him with the armor still. You didn't get it back at least?
Nope. It's still there.
Left it with who?
So
Oh.
he knows that we want the armor.
No, he doesn't. He just showed up, said hi, and then left.
Who has the armor?
After you disappeared, that's what we did.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I-
disappeared.
Everybody, give me empathy rolls except Freddy. Or actually, except Doc. Freddy and Wrestling, give me empathy rolls. You notice that when Doc looks at Freddy Wrestling, his fucking left eye twitches a bit, and he's got this vein in his forehead that's kind of going. You haven't seen that look often. Usually it's happening right around combat time, or, you know.
I'm used to that look. Yeah.
You get that look a lot, actually. You know. Just wanted to mention
Do you
that.
wanna
Alright.
go back and get the armor there, Doc?
Yeah, that'd be nice or something.
Where? And
Okay,
who?
cool.
Which zone do you think it's in?
We'll fill you in.
Which
It's in,
zone do you think it's in?
Gothic.
Got it.
Super.
Yeah, so last thing to fill you in. Did you hear about the whole me killing a dude from Amber? The dude death?
Mhm.
The dude's armor was in Gothic. Some people scavenged it, and one guy has most of the suit. Doc has the other 2 pieces.
Mhm.
And
So
we're trying
scavenged?
to get it back. Yes.
All right. By whom?
Just a thug, basically.
A thug?
Yeah.
Did you ever get a look at him or a description of this bloke?
Yeah, we know where he is. We tracked him down. We just didn't talk to him specifically. Because Doc had to, the universe called him and he had to leave. So we thought it best to not hassle the dude.
Okay. No, I actually knew that. You had sent me a message telling me
Yes,
you'd kind of
exactly.
given me the location of it in case I ever wanted to go track it down myself.
Yeah.
But
So that's the same one.
gentleman. This is the bloke who scavenged it.
Yeah, well, no, the dude who bought it from a store owner.
Ah, so someone scavenged it, sold it, and this is the bloke that bought it.
Yes.
Gotcha. So, all right.
How would you
Hey,
like to attempt to get to Gothic?
Well, we've got the claims booting up at the moment.
It'll
I
take a
haven't
long
jumped to
24
the
hours.
warehouse. I haven't jumped to the warehouse.
Yeah, or we could jump there.
Yeah.
Cool. Freddy, give me a luck roll, see if your trump has been disconnected and is no longer in service. No problem. You guys grab hold of him and everybody steps through. I'm guessing you're bringing your normal adventuring gear. The only thing that's been added is Freddy's new katana friend. And you're hoping that there's nothing odd about that katana thing. But who knows? Anyway, you guys step on through. You're in a really disused, dusty warehouse. I believe this is one of the miscellaneous. Pretty much, I think the only thing here is a motorcycle.
Yeah, it's only the motorcycles in here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no problem. You guys step on through. You are now in Gothic. There's various people wandering around, and no problem. As you guys are going along, Rasslin, give me a luck roll. Lower is better. A very angry, well-dressed guy who has a couple of retainers with him comes up and he goes, "Are you Rasslin around?"
Depends. Who's this?
"My name is Richard Warrington, and I must object most strongly to the selection criteria of the club that you are apparently owning if you are him, or if you are not him, then I don't know why I'm wasting my time talking to you."
You said you object to the selection criteria?
"Yes, I was told that I am unworthy to enter the club without paying the dues and such."
This guy looks like he's...
He looks like he's so inbred that he's probably his own uncle.
What'd you say your name was, sir?
Wellington Torrington III.
Erlington Torrington?
Wellington Torrington III. He also has a weird way of talking.
Can I roll Streetwise to know anything about him?
Sure. Although that would pretty much tell you if he's a criminal or not. You need to get like rich people lore or some shit like that. But you can, at least you'll know if he's a criminal. Not a criminal.
Oh, Wellington Thorington?
Yes, the third. I insist on being given a complimentary ownership to the lotto.
Complimentary? You're a tall puppy like yourself. You want to do it the old-fashioned way. You don't want everything just given to you. You want people seeing you that you're a big man about the town.
Give me a fast talk at half. That may be enough. Big man about town. He's a big man.
Not at half.
I've already proven through my extensive breeding that I am the biggest man around town.
Yeah, I think I've heard about you. You're the one that's in the liquor business, aren't you?
What? What?
Yeah, what are your holdings again, good sir?
He informs you of his lofty holdings and stuff. Give me it's enough to make a new skill roll on rich people lore in Gothic. So rich people of Gothic, or who's who of Gothic, if you will.
Okay. Nope.
He doesn't honestly sound that impressive or wonderful to you. And he's the kind of guy who you're thinking is he's probably a small pet. Oh, give me an appraisal roll as you look him up and down, do some Sherlock Holmesing on his ass. You can feel Doc Fulton. He's beginning to get restless. He's thinking about decapitating this guy and his two friends and continuing walking down the street. You're not sure if his clothing's expensive or made to look expensive. Also, this is the kind of guy who may bring down the tone of the place. You can understand why they were possibly refusing him admittance.
Well, it was an honor to meet you. I'll see what I can do and put in a good word for you.
He says. All right. Give me a fast talk roll at full to give him the, I'll get right on that and brush him off. We should go immediately to the club, otherwise...
Nice to meet you. Fuck off.
What? What?
we walk off.
He shakes his fist at you.
I
I
wave.
fit my hook at him.
Man associates with common pirates, he says. All right. So where do you guys go for this so-called armor? Does anybody remember? It's been days.
Yeah, the dude had a house with some guards outside.
I'll follow,
So we'll
but
go
I'm keeping an eye and doing counter surveillance stuff. I'll suggest we make a left if need be.
Excellent. Give me a counter surveillance roll at full. One of the guy's entourage is doing the I'm attempting to follow and I really have no skill at all in this. Aren't I sneaky? I'll hide behind this bush. Ha ha!
All right, make
He's
a right
staying
here.
well back. Yeah, he's definitely following you. In fact, you think he's... Well, actually, hold on a second here. Everybody give me a spot hidden roll. Good luck. You're at a bonus wrestle. You already made it. Right. Fulton goes. You guys see somebody with green hair and a purple jacket sneaking up on the guy hiding behind a bush.
That's a good man.
You're almost to the place that Freddy's taking you to.
Right before we go around the corner, I look back and
Yeah.
see if that bush is like shaking.
Yes.
Okay, good man. At least he's trying to kill someone else this time.
Yes. For now.
Yeah, last time
Did
I was
we-
here a couple of weeks ago, that Joker fucker, we got a tumble with him. We actually captured him, but he was able to kill himself.
But
Yeah, I
you didn't
popped
notice
him.
if you noticed us.
I popped him the other day.
And I think Mr. McKay and Mildred went and did some investigating on him. In the village. He was in an asylum there and broke free. And I think yesterday they went and found out a little bit more about his history. He seems able to just commit suicide at will.
So, you want to continue on your way?
He likes Jugs magazine.
That's understandable.
Likes big
Who
boobs.
doesn't?
Oh, you ever need to curry some favor? That might go a long ways. Alright, so where's this fella at?
You guys head over to the
It's just
house, and the guy's like, "Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, I sold it to the armorer Sedgwick." He gives you directions to Sedgwick's shop. I didn't know you wanted it.
thank you.
Certainly. Cut to Sedgwick's shop. Sedgwick's like, "Oh yeah, that moved right away. There's a guy named Razcor the Red. He was leading the Thornton mercenary group. Said he had some sort of mission north of Bakersfield he was going on. Needed some new armor. Got him right into it."
All right, so he's. Can you give me directions to there?
What did you call it? Razgord Security Group?
Razcor the Red. He leads the Thornton mercenary group. Hey, you just go over to, you know where the train station is?
Yeah.
You go there, buy a ticket, tell them you want to go to Burlington, or not Burlington. Tell them you want to go to Bakersfield, and they'll take you to Bakersfield.
Did you say it's Thornton?
That's right.
As in Wellington, Torrington.
Oh, you've heard of him?
Yeah, a bit of a foppish fella.
He's the kid whose father owns the mercenary group.
Right. What's his father getting up to these days?
I don't know.
How long ago did you sell him the armor?
Must have been a week.
Okay.
The train station, you just go over there past the... He's giving you directions.
Go to the train station.
You want any other... No. Right. You guys head over to the train station.
I'm curious.
Hmm?
Why did you buy the armor if you didn't have the full set? Because Doc has 2 of the pieces.
Oh, yeah.
It's a bit strange.
Not really. It's not like he's getting a fucking set bonus or something.
Mm,
Do you think there's a set bonus?
I don't know. It's
Yeah, Genovians are a little weird sometimes.
mm,
I'm hearing some weird noises in my apartment. I'm wondering if something's going to explode. If something explodes, avenge my death.
Okay.
Cool. So, you guys head over. Now, for train tickets, does anybody have any Genovian money on them?
I'll look at wrestling.
Everybody looks at Wrestling and he's like, what?
In Gothic or we're in Genovia?
Oh, sorry. Is this all in Gothic?
Yeah.
Oh, my
Yeah.
bad. That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
I actually have gold and silver for Gothic on me. That's the only currency I actually have on me at the time.
Explain why I can't find the fucking railroad thing. All right.
Yeah, I don't remember there being a railroad in
No,
Gothic.
neither do I. Yeah, I guess they had to go over land. Yeah. Oh, that's right. All their tech's fucked. So, no problem. You guys go to where the train station was going to be built, and they stopped because the tech all went to shit. Or Magitech all went to shit one day. And, yeah. So, no train.
We can just follow the train tracks.
They go for a ways. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you're basically gonna... Huh?
Before we go wandering off that way.
Yeah, it could be a long way.
Let us check something else out first. I'd like to stop by the Golden Wattle.
All right.
No problem. Also, you're not sure how much supplies you'd need and stuff like that. Well, actually, the way you guys travel, you really don't need supplies. I get it. Yeah. Anyway, you guys head over to Golden Wattle. Everything seems to be going well there. It looks as though, looks like business is going well. The door guards nod to you and whatnot. They are like, yes, hello, sir. Good to see you.
All right, these 2 blokes are with me. Need to...
They look narrowly at Freddy like you just said, we've got somebody here. If he touches you, you may explode. It's some sort of magical disease. Just don't touch him or look at him too hard. And they're like, one of them looks at a picture and shows Freddy going, and he's got like a flamethrower strapped to his back and shit with flame coming out of the thing. And they're like, is your name Freddy?
Sometimes.
They nod at each other.
All right, so we'll go back into the office, the management office.
No problem. People are very happy to see you. The various doors and stuff that are working here, nodding to you and stuff, men, women, no children. And give me a luck roll. If you succeed, then current Dos Equis is not in the pub, wanting you to join him for 8 or 12 drinks. Critical. Right, you just missed him. Gosh. He recently staggered home to, he's out talking about how wonderful this place is. A lot of fucking military in here. It kind of looks like definitely very fascist military. You go back to your office, everything's doing good there. They're just working on building away. Yep.
So I asked him, what's the deal with the Wellington Thorrington III? I understand you guys turned him away. What have you heard about him?
Oh, he's a bad one. He beats women and stuff like that, and abuses the staff and such. He's got a very bad reputation. He's a very entitled.
How does he get on with the military and Colonel Dosecki's?
Not great, because his father runs a mercenary outfit, and so in the colonel's opinion, violence is what the military is for. He's not great with mercenaries.
Gotcha. All right. I'm leaving him some gold and like a letter with some instructions on it. To deliver this to see to this is delivered.
Yes, sir. He says.
That's all we need here.
Yeah, they've got gold here if it's a normal business thing.
Okay. I mean, it's not waddle business; it's personal business.
Okay. That way I won't have to deduct it from your thing. So yeah, I know how much you're going to make per season. So yeah, at the end of season, this season, which is a couple months away, then you can come back and collect some money, or just let it stockpile until I can rob the place. Yes, either way. Oh, no worries. No worries. Once you get,
I had a deal for 8 now, 8 later, and then 8 at completion. So since a couple weeks or so has passed, I'm gonna have that guy sent second payment.
Excellent. Yeah. Once you get that other thing all set up, then if it gets, then you can have a choice of either having it be a totally separate business or roll them in together for ease, whatever. But so no problem. You deal with that. You notice a couple of bouncers are hanging out watching Freddy closely.
The lads and I gonna do some camping. So if you could help us out with a little bit of water and some food for a few days.
You have any tents, horses, pack mules, anything like that?
Hey, Freddy, you got any of that?
Where are you going to, boss?
Hey, look at the dock.
The doc looks annoyed.
Muted.
The doc makes mouth motions, but he does not seem to know how to
hire a
speak.
coach to get to Bakersfield.
Oh, coach. All right. Yeah. Let's see.
Handsome cabs and coaches around. We could do that.
No problem. Yeah, you should. Well, handsome cab, not with all of you.
Yeah, I mean the handsome cab's small, but I figure, yeah.
If you get 2 of them, maybe. But stagecoach, you can get the stagecoach there. Yeah, no problem. The bar can take care of stagecoach tickets, and they even have some camping supplies without.
You know how many days it'll take there, Doc? We'll provision up for that many days.
If you want to do the fast, brutal run, then you leave early in the morning. Stagecoach will leave early tomorrow morning, and then you're there like about 8 p.m. It's one of the brutally fast things where they have horses and stuff on the way, and they just keep changing horses, and so you get like 4 15-minute breaks, but other than that, they're in a rush. So it's the fast, brutal, Old West type of thing, but it seems to be working and shit, so they're still using it. You want to do that?
Sounds good to me. Unless Doc's got any specific instructions.
Yeah, it leaves early tomorrow.
You guys seem to know where we're heading, so I'll follow your lead here.
No problem. Yeah. Just so you know, the rigger staging areas are about every 20 kilometers apart, and doing this gives you the amazing speed of 8 kilometers an hour, which is considered really fucking fast now. So, yeah. Anyway.
Alright, so we have to wait until the morning?
Yes, early in the morning it leaves, like
Okay.
5 a.m.-ish or something.
All right. Let's see.
We'll have them swing by here.
I need to take care of something else first, though, if we're going to be on the road for a few days. Let's see here. How much time has passed since we left the embassy? This is all just a few hours that have gone by? Or?
Yeah. It's like early evening right now, so, the Golden Wattle, I believe, serves food, so you get some dinner here.
Can I spend a few hours while they're getting settled in to fix up the doghouse?
You're in a different zone right now.
Yeah, I'll jump over there and then come back later.
Yeah, if you're gonna trump back over there, I'm come back with you.
Oh, okay.
It just shows Doc Fulton sitting in the fucking Golden Wattle at his own table, looking dejected. I have no friends. NPCs are taking off with
If we're
stuff.
going to go down this route, I'm going to have them put the barber pole back because we're not doing that now. It appears. So we need to keep that pole secure.
Well,
Yeah, no, we gave the pull back.
What are you going to Bakersfield for, boss?
Who's saying this?
One of your employees. He looks concerned.
This is at the Waddle.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're going to track down a man.
He's somewhere in Bakersfield?
Yeah, that's right. Isn't that right, Doc?
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to track down this fella. He has something the Doc needs. What do you know about the place? You look kind of worried there.
Well, Bakersfield and stuff, I mean, you're close to an area where, I didn't think you were a regular kind of like, let's go into the irradiated zone and shit,
Radiated zone? What's this?
It's north of Bakersfield.
When did this happen?
I don't know, a few hundred years ago.
Bloody oath.
Yeah. It was one of the nuclear power factories things that they had a long time ago.
Sounds like that fella's a goner, Doc. It's probably a radiated ship on there, don't you reckon?
Well, from time to time, adventurers go into the irradiated zone in order to hunt mutants and try to get their treasures and stuff.
Let's see. A question for you, Doc.
Yep.
You know how after we walked Patton, we became immune to disease? Are we also immune to, radiation?
I don't think so.
All right.
Radiation's deadly. Only crazy and desperate people go into the irradiated zone.
Are we crazy or desperate?
You're a successful business owner with people that look up to you and respect you. But him,
I'm
points
looking
at Freddy.
at Doc when I say this.
The guy points at Freddy, but him, I've heard he's nuts.
I mean, we are a little crazy, but
It depends on how bad you want this. I'll help you out if this is what you need.
yeah.
Okay.
I
the
at
one
not
least want to
nuts,
find out what happened to it. We don't. He might not be up in that area, but close to it. So we can at least track it down to see where it's at now. Because the longer that you let it go, the worse it gets.
He glares at Freddy like Freddy owes him child support.
I down a drink.
Hey, says the guy whose table it came from.
What do we need to help us deal with the radiation? There's some pills we could get.
Oh,
One of them,
no,
maybe
people
like
just
one of them
generally
dust filters.
die. Yeah, those would be a
An
help.
umbrella. I've got an umbrella around here somewhere.
We can get you an umbrella, sir, and dust filter, but
Give me an umbrella, some sunglasses, and a dust filter.
Yes, sir.